Good evening, everyone. Kalla here. Welcome to my stream. Glad to have you here today. So, today I'm going to be playing more Voice of Cards. I apologise to anyone who's looking forward to karaoke today, but I don't think my voice is up to it. Hello, Ethereal. I'm feeling mostly okay. It's just I don't think I'm okay enough to sing for 3 hours. So that's why I'm streaming and just not doing that. Right, last time we wandered through the desert trying to find water. We found a new friend. He didn't have water either. He has a lot of knowledge in his brain, but not very good survival skills. We got picked up by the circus, helped them find their missing members, destroyed an ancient evil, and now we're being rewarded with a circus show. So let's go see the circus. Circus.
Stepping into the tent is
Ooh,
akin to entering another universe. Clowns balance atop balls. Jugglers juggle objects with ease. Performers soar through the air on the trapeze. Your first circus show is infinitely more impressive than all the images you'd conjured in your head. Unfortunately, you also find yourself too vexed to fully enjoy it. You cannot stop thinking about the girl making nice with that monster.
Yeah, it is very pink, the lighting as well. Sort of pinky to orangey, maybe?
The young boy makes a show of stopping his ball directly in front of you and holds something out to you.
Oh.
Which one of these do you like best? He asks with a wink.
Which one of what do I like the best? Which will I choose? Oh! 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 Now that's a choice! How much do Inspire Elixirs cost? But like, equally, how much do these things cost in the shop? Because like, if they cost under 900 gold, then the 900 gold's worth more, right? Because I could turn it into these things. I wonder if I could find the answer to this with a Google search. The answer to that question is no. It might be a scam. That's what I was thinking. It's like, I'm sure neither of these things cost more than 900 gold, right? Surely. Yeah, the ring's gonna be like 500. Yeah, 500 for the Inspire Elixir sounds right. I feel like the Numstay ring is probably in that range as well. So like, the gold. But like, is this a test? I think I prefer 900 gold. Perhaps the testers agreed. Yeah, it's like, I mean, the thing is, I don't equip the rings very often. But, like, I might need Inspire Elixirs. Hey, Nick. It's going okay, aside from the fact I have a cold. But it's only a minor cold, so... Other than that, it's good. I've just been asked to choose one of these things, which I would prefer. And, like, I feel like the gold is worth more. I'm gonna take the gold. I'm gonna take the gold. Let's be greedy.
You point at the money, but the boy simply keeps smiling. He makes no effort to hand it over.
He wasn't gonna give it to me anyway!
The boy points to his own round nose. You stare intently at his nose, but nothing happens. He then points to his hand. You look down at your own hands and...
Okay, now I have the gold.
The money is already in your hand.
Sneaky boy. I got 900 gold.
The boy smiles wryly at you. You cannot help but gaze at the prize that so wondrously found its way into your possession. The Beast Tamer is the next performer to take the stage. It seems she's going to put on some sort of monster show, as you'd expect. Though this time, she's joined not just by the rat, but other foul creatures.
The Musketeer is not foul. Watch! Teamwork! Do best!
And just like that, the goodwill engendered by the young boy's gift evaporates, and your heart hardens anew.
Monsters killed my family. I mean, directly, yes, monsters killed your family. Indirectly, the people at Steal What's It killed your family.
The Beast Tamer, however, has no idea that you harbor such simmering resentment, and begins her show. Or she tries to, but one of the beasts begins raging out of control. "Help!" the ringmaster shouts in a panic. You instinctively grip your weapon and leap out of your seat to confront the monster.
Fancy lights gone. Alright, deliberate. I probably should have gone and rested at the inn. I forgot that I was damaged. Stab. Spot bolt. Ow. Deliberate. Part of me's like, no, it's not gonna do it though. The Steel Primal, I don't think is actually that useful. So like with 3 dice, it's at most 18 damage. I mean, I know it's to everything, but by the time I've got the gems for it, normally I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna have a whole bunch of things to use it on, am I? Yeah, it costs more than it's worth. Oh, apparently I could have paralyzed this. Alright.
The monster is nearly dead. You prepare to strike the killing blow, only for the beast tamer to leap between you and your prey.
Of course, because it's her beast.
You unleash your fury upon the girl as she protects the monster.
Why would you try to save this filthy beast's life?
Polka's eyes widen as she easily parries your attack. Listen, story, she says, hugging you so tightly you can hardly move.
Hopefully the next primal will be more useful.
The beast tamer tells you it was her fault the beast went berserk. She accidentally trod on its tail as she issued her command.
Aww.
It wasn't the monster's fault, she says. Tears well up in her eyes. It was her own inexperience. She begins to sob. The ringmaster peels her off you and gives you his heartfelt thanks for once again saving the circus. Allow me to introduce you. This is Trollis, he says.
Trollis.
He follows up the introduction with yet another unexpected request.
Take her with you to see the world? Because if it's that, then I expect it.
He wants Trollis to accompany you so she can further develop her skills. Apparently, the idea came to him as soon as he saw your masterful command of the beast in battle. Trollis, trembling, turns her gaze to you.
I mean, are you sure she wants to go with me after what I just did? Will you take Trellis with you? Love how my options are, and I don't know. Let's go with, for consideration, Nizes.
You hesitate. That's a fantastic idea, bellows Polka, agreeing in your stead.
He keeps doing that.
The goal turns to Trollis. We're all talking around you. Is this what you want?
Yeah, that's the question to ask.
Trollis thinks for a moment. Yes, train, she chirps, nodding emphatically.
Train. Polka is the main MC. Oh no.
Sensing no way to push back against the overwhelming force of Polka and the ringmaster, you agree to take Trollis along. She breathes frantically through her nose. Do best, she says eagerly.
Trellis has joined the party.
This is shaping up to be a fun journey, Polka says, visibly excited. Polka has apparently invited himself to join your crew.
Polka has apparently invited himself. Yeah, no shit. It's what he's been doing this whole time.
Legol starts to say something, but Polka is already so deep into a speech that he loses the will. We must celebrate the start of Trollis's training, the ringmaster shouts. Not a moment later, everything and everyone is in motion. The various performers jostle you about as they rush up to wish you the best and tell you to take good care of Trollis. As the dust settles, the performers settle to sleep wherever there happens to be space. You stealthily pack your belongings. You have to get out of here. This monster-loving circus just rubs you the wrong way.
But the party! Don't split the party. Get Legal. Okay. Legal, Polka, and Trellis is what the party. Now, I just want to see. Like, did I make the correct? Okay,
Try
never
not
mind.
to wake them.
I can't even check if I picked the right thing price wise. Illegal. Can we leave? Will you wake Legal? The option to let him sleep. Can I just take him while he's sleeping and just sneak out? No, that's not gonna work. He'll definitely notice if I try and pick him up. Let's just wake him.
You reach out to wake Legal, to tell him you both should get out of. I'm awake, he whispers. You look more closely and see he too has packed his things.
Ah, they are same brain.
He must have known how you felt all along. The two of you agree to sneak out of the circus.
Legal has joined the party. Sorry, Charles. You're cute, but... Ah, damn it.
You approach the exit to find Polka standing there, as though he were waiting for you. This is sure to be awkward.
Polka's too big brain for this.
He approaches you. Can I tell you something? He asks, in a far more measured tone than you've ever heard from him.
Tell me a story,
He begins
Polka.
to recount the story of his parents. They too studied monsters. One day, when Polka was very young, monsters attacked his village, killing his parents.
Uh-huh.
His mother raced to get him to safety. She told him to run and began shouting, "The monsters! There!" That was when the flames took her. Polka tells you that he began studying monsters in the hopes of one day understanding what she was trying to say. He lowers his head and confesses that he needs your help in order to do so.
Oh?
You Subterrans have the power I need to solve this mystery. I know it. You search his face. He's being sincere.
Will I help Polka? We have... Okay, or I guess. I feel like I guess is the most appropriate one at this point, right? Damn it, Polka. Right? Yeah, alright then if we have to.
You're not the least bit interested in any mystery the monsters might be hiding, but can't bring yourself to deny a fellow orphan's plea for aid. You tell Polka you'll help him once he answers one question. Does he hate monsters?
I think he's going to say no.
Hatred reduces the mind's capacity for serious inquiry, he notes, his smile exposing gritted teeth.
Okay, maybe the answer is yes then.
So, he's suppressing his hatred of them beneath a veneer of reason and logic. That'll do. Already leave? Comes another voice. Your chatter must have woken Trollus.
Chalice's ears are too big. Polka's brain is too big and Chalice's ears are too big. We can't escape them.
Her strength will serve us well. We should bring her with us, Polka adds, sensing your reluctance. Serve well, Trollus parrots, sweeping you off your feet.
Ooh! Okay! She's strong for a little girl.
Thus were your defenses eroded and your ranks bolstered. You depart the circus with your new companions.
Stranded in the desert, our heroes collapse in the heat. A young scholar of monsters finds them. Before long, they come upon a circus in the sands. They agree to search for the troupe's lost members, which leads to a most unusual alliance. The beast tamer wishes to join them on their journey. As does the scholar, who's out to solve a mystery from his past. Now a party of 4, our heroes set out anew. Chapter 3, A City Ablaze. Alright, see you later, Ethel. A few days later.
Dot, dot, dot.
Dot, dot, dot. Indeed.
Dot, dot, dot.
Hey, voice, I think there's 6 dots there, and you only said 3 of them.
Dot, dot, dot.
Maybe it's just because we're expanding by 3 dots every time.
Somehow, your group finds themselves wandering in the desert, yet again.
Did we take water with us this time?
You had no problem with letting Polka lead the way, but the sand skiff soon sailed headlong into quicksand and met with disaster. No use crying over spilt milk. Don't want to waste even a drop of moisture out here, after all, Polka quips, holding a water canteen over his mouth and tapping it.
A joke, it seems. How do you reply? Dot, 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 I'll say you don't get it. Do I know what milk is? I mean, it wasn't a good joke, Polka. I think just dot, 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 actually.
You lack the energy to react to Polka's little jest, and remain splayed and unmoving on the deck.
We're gonna die again.
Despite the rest of the group wasting away under the heat and grappling with brutal thirst, Trollus seems to have maintained some vigor.
look for water. Can smell. Wait.
Trollis's nose twitches as she sniffs at the air a bit. She picks up the scent of water to the north and heads off in that direction.
As Trellis, find water for the others. Trellis is now the only member of your party. The jump ability has been disabled. What does Trellis have equipped? Okay, Trellis needs friends. Wait, do I not? I don't get the Musketeer? That's not fair. Okay, I'll give her the Skull Soldier because it's the only thing that I have that isn't equipped to anyone else at the moment. She has her Whip Strike to deal damage anyway. Yeah, that's a total scam. We don't get the mouse.
A musty smell wafts from the rocky area beyond. Maybe there could be some water there. No sooner does the thought cross Trollis's mind than a monster attacks from the shadows.
Oh no, slime. We hit the slime. That's an unnecessary crit!
I expected nothing less.
Same. Unnecessary crits are the name of the game, right?
The rush of victory over the monster is short-lived, as there doesn't seem to be any water nearby. Muttering, "Water," Trollis stares at the defeated creature.
Don't try and drink the slime.
The beast does seem to have a great deal of, well, liquid.
I don't think slimes are drinkable. The slime also doesn't think it's drinkable.
Welchy squeeze, Trollis wrings the fluid out of the creature's body.
It's probably poisonous. Slime juice. Oh no. Bright green liquid wrung from a slime. I don't want to drink that. Although if it's a choice between that and dying of dehydration, then maybe I would, but I don't want to drink that. Water! Make friends happy! Hurry and bring! Mr. Floppy, first the food, now a beverage.
Trollis returns to the sand skiff and helps everyone drink some of the slime juice. Each, in turn, regains their vitality.
Okay, apparently it's not poisonous.
The juice is faintly sweet and tasty. Polka asks, "Where'd you come by this stuff?"
Don't tell him!
However, Trollis's reply leaves something to be desired. Squeezed it. Everyone drank. Everyone better.
Yeah, she's not gonna say what it is, huh?
Polka inclines his head, deep in thought. But fruit is rare and hard to come by. The group decides to have Trollis lead them to where she located the sweet liquid.
Oh no. Oh no. Head for the rocky area and secure more of the tasty liquid. Jump is now available again. Set up for my party? I don't think I need to specifically set up my party. Because we already set Trellis up.
The group arrives at the place where Trollis obtained the liquid, but there seems to be nothing there. Did Trollis bring all of it back in one trip?
What if we don't want the tasty liquid? I mean, they want it now. They might not want it when they find out where it came from.
As you mull your thoughts, Polka suddenly points. Look there. You take a closer look and see that there are cracks running through the rocks. They just might break open if hit with enough force.
Like if we hit it with a steel primal. Who should hit that? Oh. I don't have an option for the steel primal. I mean, Trellis can pick me up. So in terms of sheer brute strength, I think Trellis might be the strongest one. So... Trellis.
Trollis winds up and swings at the rocks with all she has.
It worked!
With a cracking sound, the rocks break apart. You can continue on. Beyond the rocks, a barren waste stretches out before you. The party decides to press on through the arid expanse in hopes of finding a place to rest and eat.
Search for a town in the wastes. First, I'm going to double check I've explored this entire map. Yeah, it looks like I've uncovered all the cards. Alright, onwards! Into the wasteland, yes. Into the wasteland. Ooh, what is this?
You've come across a river.
Is that what that is? It seems to be on fire.
A river that is somehow fully ablaze. There won't be any drinking this water. Polka's curiosity is piqued. He shouts, "But water cannot burn. It defies scientific reason."
Well, that means it's not water, Polka. Or there's something on top of the water that's burning. Like oil, or Greek fire, or...
Next to him, Trollis's nose twitches.
Good smells! Lots! Over there!
She's evidently located something with her keen sense of smell. There might be food nearby. The party opts to trust in Trollis's nose and heads off in the direction she indicates.
I mean, first I want to go into this square. Okay, that's a weird river if it's only... It's still a weird river. The city of flame. Let's go.
You arrive in a city humming with life and bustle.
That's useful, we can get food here.
There! Trollis practically falls over with excitement as she whips her hand out to point at the food stall.
Food stall.
The stall is stacked high with fresh grilled meats, which are by all accounts the source of the smell she noticed.
Did they grill them over the river? You examine the locals or take in the city? Take in the city at large, I think.
Black smoke billows from rows of chimneys, swirling up into the sky. It looks as though the whole city makes use of the flammable water. Polka cannot hold back his curiosity. I must inquire as to this comburant water, he says, zipping away.
See you, Polka!
In fact, he zips off quickly enough that you and the others lose sight of him. Shrugging your shoulders, you decide to head off in search of him.
Let's go around the City of Flame and find Polka. Well, first I'm going to look at the inn.
It's 50,000 gold pieces for the night, a voice snips as you enter the inn.
It's going to cost me money?
Your jaw drops. Oh, I'm only kidding. My other business brings in so much coin, I let people stay for free, the innkeeper says, laughing heartily.
What's your other business? Because that's suspicious.
You look around the building, but Polka is nowhere to be found. He probably didn't just decide to stay here, free or not. The woman is lost in thought as she gazes at the flames from a distance. Love and fire are rather similar, aren't they?
In what way, lady?
You find her incomparable presence so overwhelming that you are unable to even ask about Polka. Heat, heat, heat. He who has the heat controls everything. Heat is everything, the man shouts. This city is hot enough as it is, but the man radiates fervor, making it all the hotter. You ask the man about Polka, and he replies in an encouraging tone. You'll find him. You will. It is essential that you never give up.
Alright. That wasn't helpful, dude. Oh, overheated man's flip side story. Let's go. This man evidently used to make a living slaying monsters, but injured his leg and retired. Since doing so, he has led a comfortable life, cane clutched in hand. Countless adventuring lives were spared in the wake of his retirement, as he was wont to kill competing hunters so he could keep all the monster-slaying profits to himself. Yikes, dude. Game parlor! Let's play cards! Add events. Time to see how long it'll take me to win on these rules. We don't need to find Polka yet. Who's going first? Me! Would I like an event? Yes, I would. Forces target player to rest next turn. Cool. What's the skill on a 10? If it makes 3 cards straight, make someone rest. On a 9, discard selected opponent's set. Because we only had up to 8s in the previous set of rules, right? So... Alright. I'll be able to make a straight even without drawing cards. I'm not going to draw an event card this time. Ooh. Oh man, do I want the 3, 4, 5 straight, or do I want to potentially make people rest? I'm yeah, I'm gonna take the effect. Let's go. The old lady gets a turn, huh? Oof. Oh, I forgot about the fungus. Man, I forgot that she gets extra points with that. I should have done the straight that included the fungus. I forgot that it was even more points. I don't want to draw an event card. Because I know I can make a 3 card straight with that 10. Make selected opponent rest. It's going to be the knowledgeable old woman. Because she's winning. I've just made it easy for someone to have 2 turns, but... eh. It's fine giving Overheated Man a little bit of points. I mean, I said a little bit of points, and I may be regretting this at this point. Oops. I did not just knock something on the floor. Ah, he made me rest. That's fair, I guess. Yep, everyone's hands are going in the pot. Two 6s. Ooh, dice roll. Roll a 6. Oh no, you rolled a 4. I've lost my 2 4s set. That's actually fine, I guess. Because it makes her lose that set that was getting her all the points. overheated man is now winning quite fairly severely. Of course you're gonna make me draw no cards. Well, of course I'm going to take an event card, because it's the only way I can possibly draw cards and stuff. Hey! Please be a 7, 8, or 9! It's a 4! Never mind, man. I don't think I'm winning this. Skillbind, huh? Ah, Skillbind won't affect that. Because that's for the next section. Five, 6, 7. Yep. For 36 points. Do I take an event? No. 3, 4, 5, I guess. It's not going to be enough to win. It's only 24 points. Nah. Overheated Man still has a little. Still has more because he was over 50. See, I put the fungus on my head rather than over the face of the. Yeah, he's on 53. So I think he's won. 54, 50. Then me at 51, and him at 53. That was quite close. That was quite close. We've unlocked the rules with Joker, but no, what I want is the reward for winning with the rule set that I was playing with. Would I like to hear it? No, I would not like to hear an explanation of include all. Because that's not the rule set I'm playing. Because I want to win without events. Excuse me. Who's going first? Ideally not me. The Impala reception. Okay, I want to draw an 8. I'm gonna have an event card. Let's go. Double draw! Well, I was getting an 8 anyway. 10, 9, 8. Go. Overheated man, you did too well last game. Although perhaps I should have let him so that he would have had to take 3 aces, basically. Aha! Skill bind means I don't get affected by the frog. I like that. I like that. Ooh. I would have taken the straight with the fungus in it for the effect. Event card. Yeah, let's go. Draw. 10. 6 and an 8. That's not useful. Okay, 2 aces then. Skip card doesn't seem to be written quite right, because it says forces target player, but you don't get to target, it's just the next player. See, now he's getting a straight with the fungi in it. For all of the points. I'm looking for a 9. That's not a 9. I'm surprised you didn't choose to take the to take the extra turn on the thing. You could have had an extra turn. Instead, he just blew up one of his sets. I mean, I say I'm surprised, but I don't know how much the CPU takes into account skills. Oof, 2 bombs in a row in that event deck. Well, it can't be 3, right? I was right. It's gonna have to be 2 10s, isn't it? That's not ideal. Guess that's the skill for a straight, but yeah. I'll take the points. Once again, he could have had the straight with the mouse in it and then gone to do this straight. Why are you gonna make me rest? I'm not even winning! Now someone can take the extra turn straight out of that part. I'm not getting another turn now, am I? Which means I've lost again. Unless this lady gets a set of 6s, maybe. Or someone gets a set of 6s. and rolls something that makes Game Parlor Reception lose a bunch of points. I think maybe all the 6s are out now. So I don't think that's gonna happen. Once again, yeah, I don't think the CPU takes into account skills. Or, you know, the CPU is being nice to me, which is another option. But given how often they make me rest, I'm not buying it. Let's go again. Card games. Card games. Card games, card games. The Impala reception is getting fast again. Can you get a skip again so that it sends it to me second? Ah, he didn't even draw an event. Ooh. Removing 3 funguses. I'll take it, actually. Means people can't get those giant points. Haha. Major skip. 7. That means I can do 6, 7, 8. You hope we get to tame number 7? I mean, I still want the ace. Yes, the mouse is the most important. There's 2 9s in there. You know what? I won't take an event card. 2 9s it is. Just Discard selected opponent's set if if the target has an instant effect that skill triggers. Okay. So I kind of want to do one that doesn't, and I think we're taking one off of Overheated Man. Let's take away his 2 10s. Imagine the mouse being OP. Why would you take the 3 aces when you could go ace 2 3 and have a second turn? Or even you could have gone 2 3 4 and had more points. Yeah, like that. Looks like there's a decent pot to work with. Don't want an event card. No. Ooh. 2 6s can be dangerous. But who's it dangerous for? Me if I roll a 6, and everyone else if I roll other things. No, let's just go pure points and take the 2 10s. Not risking it. Not risking it. Wait. I was telling myself off. I was telling them off for not doing ace 2 3 for an extra turn, and I did it. So you know, I guess I can say nothing. Because I didn't see that either. Points. Right, how are we doing? Overheated Man has more points than I do. Cards remaining of 4. I'll take an event card. That helps me. I think. Okay. 5, 6, 7 is 36 points, which I can replace my 18 with. But you know, I'm not taking any risks. I'll take ace 2 3 so that I can have a second turn. So that I take all the cards. No one else gets another turn. No event card. 5, 6, 7 is still worth more than 9, 8, 7 because of the doubling effects of the mushroom, I think. Wait. Yeah. Not greedy, I'm just guaranteeing my win. I mean, I know it wasn't his turn after me either, but I didn't want Game Parlor Reception to... You know what, maybe I should have let Game Parlor Reception have another turn. Nah. Because if Game Parlor Reception drew a bomb out of the event deck, the Overheated Man would have had a chance to have another turn. So... we couldn't allow that! We couldn't allow that.
Wow, you're really good. The boy beams, placing a commemorative prize in your hand.
Commemorative prize! What did I get? A steel table. Let's go to the stall.
You ask the stall owner if they've seen a bespectacled young man, but they shake their head and say that there have been no customers of that description.
Does the pet shop have anything interesting? I still don't have a slime, man. Slime, lesser troll. Okay. It is not called a Musketeer, and I feel like that is a disservice to it. It is called a were-rat. Musketeer is such a better name, though. Should I buy one now? Or should I try and catch one? I'll think about it. I need to go see what I can buy from the armor. No, not were-rat. Were-pooled cat.
The young man is mumbling something. Listening carefully, you put the snatches of audible words together. It sounds as though he is unhappy about the local aristocrat. Apparently, said aristocrat is monopolizing the tinder water supply and reaping massive profits from it.
Tinder water?
You ask the lad about Polka, and he answers quickly, he ran off toward the pet shop.
I was just there! I was just there! Yeah, if I buy to have a guarantee one, I can upgrade it. That's true. Maybe I should do that for all of them. Hey, I guess he's over there now. I want to see what the armorer has. Current gear, current gear, current gear, current gear. Knight's armor. Would add a bunch of defense but decreases their speed. Steel breastplate. What's Legal wearing that the steel breastplate will be just as strong but not as bad for his speed? I might get that then. Adventurer's attire. I think Polka needs this. It provides massive benefits to Polka. Let's go. This is for Polka. Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong. The Numstay ring does actually cost more than 900 gold. It would actually have been more worth it to get the Numstay ring. Do we need Polka though? Yes, because he generates gems for us. think I'll get a steel breastplate for Legal. Because it increases his speed a little bit. I don't really feel like getting the knight's armor to decrease anyone's speed and things, so speed's kind of important. Anything else? No. Item shop. So how much is it in Spirit Elixir, and was it more than 900 gold? Yeah, in Spirit Elixir it's 800. Ah, okay, so those things I was offered were an increasing value, basically. 800 at the Spirit Elixir, 900 gold solid, and the 1000 gold numpsay ring. How many Spirit Elixirs do I have? I have 2. I feel like I'd need to buy a few. Yeah, let's buy 3 so that we've got 5 in total. That cost a pretty penny.
The wise old woman offers cautionary words.
Ah.
You'd best be careful. The flame primal dwells in the lake of fire.
That'll be why the water's on fire then.
You ask the woman about Polka, and she replies, why, he and I were speaking until just a short while ago.
So I guess he found his answer as to why the water was on fire.
He's probably still nearby. You thank the woman and take your leave.
Knowledgeable old woman's flipside story. An unmarried old woman who knows all the happenings of the City of Flame. Should she corner a fellow citizen, she'll treat them to an exhibition of her extensive knowledge. People tend to give the chatty old woman a wide berth, but she has wisely changed her approach. By conveying the air of a knowledgeable person, she tempts travellers into speaking with her. I see, all the locals know that she'll chat your ear off. So what's at the manor then?
You stand before a handsome mansion whose occupant is assuredly possessed of abundant worldly means. In layman's terms, they're loaded.
They're loaded.
It doesn't seem likely that Polka is here. Try looking elsewhere for now.
Sounds like your old neighbour. I've got a neighbour like that. Always wants to talk when they see me, and it's like, usually if I'm outside of my house, I'm going somewhere. I'm buying that rat. I am buying the rat. There we go. Now she has a partner. Right. Hey, Polka.
You locate Polka in a state of considerable excitement as he observes a burning pond. He notices you a moment later and starts chattering rapidly. This town is incredible. They use this combustible water as an energy source to make their living.
It was attack +5 damage.
And what's more, he goes on without taking a breath. It doesn't sound like his rambles are anywhere close to finished. But then...
Wah, wah.
Suddenly, the sound of children weeping reaches your ears. It sounds like it's coming from a back alley.
Search the city for crying children? Hey, they're here.
In the back alleyway, 2 emaciated children stand alone, with naught but the clothes on their backs. They look to be siblings. Great tears stream down the boy's face. Between sobs, he explains that their mother and father both died of illness.
Oh no.
Orphans. Not uncommon in big cities like this. Legol says something akin to a vice grips your heart, and you wonder if there is some way you can help them.
What will I do for the orphans? Give food. Do a cheerful dance. Give food is an immediate solution. Asking the aristocrat for help gives a longer-term solution, but that's only if the aristocrat is willing. And given that guy who was mumbling under his breath about the aristocrat, what if they're just posing as orphans? I mean, I'll give them food. I'll give them food. I don't trust that aristocrat to be nice enough to help them.
You rummage around in your things for some food to give them.
Oh no!
Alas, you have nothing that could fill their tiny bellies.
We don't have food!
You also remember that you're starving too, and your stomach rumbles in displeasure.
I guess we're going to ask the
You hit
aristocrat.
upon an idea. Why not ask the aristocrat making huge profits from the tinder water for assistance?
I was trying to avoid speaking to the rich bloke. You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked the orphan's flipside story. Well, I guess if we've unlocked their flipside story, we'll find out if you were right about them posing as being orphans then. That card's an important card, apparently. Because it's got the gold things. Excuse me, traveller, will you give us some food? No, I'm sure you wouldn't. I've never met a traveller who'd be so nice. Those are some beautiful clothes you're wearing, traveller. Oh, I bet we could get so much good food to eat with the money from selling them. Alright. See?
A well-dressed man of clear sophistication and means emerges from the manor, and he seems willing to listen to you.
Looks like he's got a sword stick.
You bring up the plight of the city's orphans. The man listens to your story and then hangs his head. I would love to do something, truly I would. But you see, my own child...
Your own child what?
He explains that his son is bedridden, stricken with an illness of unknown origin.
Are you spending all your money on that?
The aristocrat's mind seems fully preoccupied with thoughts of his own child.
How will I turn on the waterworks? That's not gonna work. Leave it to Polka. Let's just let Polka talk his ear off about it. That's a good use for Polka, right? Let's go.
At a loss, you look over at Polka. He catches your glance and then offers to examine the aristocrat's child. Polka explains that he has some medical knowledge, and the man practically leaps on him, desperate enough to cling to any ray of hope.
Beggars to get Polka off his back, right?
It looks as though Polka will be performing an impromptu medical exam.
I mean, I guess this works too. Because if Polka can help the guy's child, then he might be able to help the other children.
According to Polka, the aristocrat's child has been poisoned.
Poisoned?
The man's jaw falls open. That cannot be. My household employs silverware that reacts to poison in food.
So you were expecting to get poisoned, huh? What could be the cause? Plant, a monster, food scavenging. I'm not sure the child of a rich household like this would be scavenging for food. So a plant or a monster? I mean, based on our MC's prejudices, a monster, right? A monster.
You suggest the possibility that there could be a venomous monster nearby.
At this suggestion, the aristocrat blurts out, "The flame primal. It exudes a toxic gas."
Well, that'll be it then.
Polka explains that if the source of the poison was indeed somehow the flame primal, it might be possible to craft an antidote from its body. And then, as though struck by an idea, he adds, and perhaps as a thank you for my doing so, we might discuss aid for the poor orphans of the city? Yes, of course. Seeing the aristocrat's immediate response, you can't help but be astonished by Polka's wisdom and negotiating skill.
I mean, does Polka have wisdom? I feel like he has a good intelligence stat, but maybe not so much a good wisdom stat.
Upon leaving the manor, Polka explains, with no small amount of pride in his voice, "My own investigations indicate that the flame primal is in the lake of fire to the northwest of the city."
Yeah, we found that out too.
It seems like his running about all over the city wasn't for nothing.
Yeah, but we found out that information running all over the city in search of him. He could have just stuck with us. Head northwest to investigate the poison at the Lake of Fire. Alright. Let's go out. You bet that defeating the primal will stop the flaming river and damage the city's dependence on it? Yeah, it sure feels that way, doesn't it? Ooh, what are these?
Battle time.
Some sort of fire elf? Salamanders. That makes sense. Ow. Where at? It's one salamander down. Deliberate. Heal. Spark bolt. Just whip strike. Not quite enough. Volt wasp. Should be able to finish. Oh no, I missed. Oh no. Someone's getting damaged. Ouch. Alright, can we try and obtain a salamander? We have treasure! Alright! Left, middle, or right? Find me a salamander. Left, okay. That's a soapstone. That's not a salamander. Ooh, man, that ability on the salamander's pretty nice. It's like a cheaper steel primal. It's just got a defined amount of damage that's half the maximum of the steel primal. Hey, gold. More salamanders?
Battle time.
Ooh, a new kind of slime. Venom slime. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to pick my own treasure chest, aren't I? Assuming this, assuming we even get a treasure chest. It's not enough. But we will just knock that out of the way. Good, missed. Just to defeat the slime, we should get juice. But what if I don't want slime juice? I mean, that was a venom slime, which is clearly gonna be not good to drink. Although, I mean, the regular slime causes poison damage. Ooh, acquired light proof. No treasure chest that time. No treasure. Sell the juice or use it on enemies. Aha, that is where we need to go. I just want to go here. There we go, and I assume I can't step onto the fire. I haven't actually tried. Let's try. Can't step on the fire.
I wouldn't want you to get burned.
The lake fire.
Polka warns, don't breathe too deeply here. The very air could be noxious poison.
I feel like I should be saving. How would you do a makeshift gas mask? Breathe through a slime? Okay, what have we got? We've got a long way down here. So I think I want to go up and over the top first. Salamanders?
To battle.
Slimes. That was an unnecessary crit because the first attack would have done it. Unnecessary crits on the slimes. Overkill. Maybe I can have an attempt to getting a slime. Nope. Hey, double gold.
Battle time.
Okay, this time I only did 19 and not 21. Survives on one, we get to see what the Venom Slime does. Not a lot. You know, I forgot to buy some more of those lucky things.
time.
Frog. How much is 1.5 times damage? Hey, Venom Slime enemy story! Let's learn about Venom Slimes. Isn't my purple form beautiful? I carefully control my diet to remain just the right shade. Do Venom Slimes eat the things that flamingos eat? I killed my friend. It had to be done. They said green was prettier than purple. Can you believe that? Now which do you like better? The leading question, isn't it? Ooh, chest. A fire stay ring? I have a feeling we might need that. Yeah, who'd have guessed you'd find that? Okay, we can't get around to there from here. Yeah, who'd have guessed we'd find a fire stay ring in the fireplace? Apparently we're also finding so many slimes in the fireplace. Just all the slimes. So many slimes that I can't try and get. No way, I need to be in that one to get that corner. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh! Fire turtle. Sorry, fire tortoise. Well, I don't know, it could be a turtle. Is it swimming? Who knows? Treasure discovered. Alright, my turn to pick a treasure then. I tried pushing it into water and see if it swims or sinks. Hey, that's a good question. Can tortoises swim? I'm gonna take the middle chest. Man! I almost picked the right hand side. Oh, I could have got the magma tortoise. Oh well. Omnisolve. Nice.
Battle time.
Yeah, I kind of thought the answer might be no. Because I guess turtles have their flippers that are good for swimming. Look, all leveled up. Ooh, treasure! Left or right? Find the frog. Right. You found the frog! It wasn't the best frog. It deals water damage! We need this. This is important. We're gonna be fighting the flame primal. Alright, who should I give this to? Let's put it over here. Tail Toad. You did find a frog! The only options were frogs, so I guess you couldn't have missed.
To battle.
Unnecessary crits.
Oh!
I should do attack +4. Kalla's leveled up. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. She heals herself when she attacks. Treasure discovered. I guess it's my turn to try and find a slime. To the right. I got a venom slime. It wasn't the better venom slime, but it's a venom slime. Inflict deadly poison on a 6 or higher. It could be useful. Wait, I need a quick water break. I will be back. And I'm back. Interesting, the other choice design to date. Yeah, it's related. Like those wind boxes for the Dryads. That we have so many boxes for. Event.
You pick up a scrap of paper you spot by your feet. Against all odds, it hasn't burnt to ash.
That's suspicious.
It appears to be part of a crudely drawn treasure map.
Treasure map!
A treasure chest lies between a lake, white mountains, and rocky crags.
Lake, white mountains, rocky crags. We definitely haven't seen that place yet.
A treasure map! Everyone shouts at you in unison.
You bet there's a Steam achievement for getting all the monsters? Probably. Not that I'm playing on Steam, so... I'm playing on Switch, so I don't have any achievements.
You slip the scrap of paper into your pack and make a mental note to keep an eye out for the location the doodle depicts.
A lake, white mountains, and rocky crags. We definitely haven't seen that. That would require us to have been somewhere with water. No. No, I've been playing all of the Voice of Cards games on Switch. Because I first saw the trailer for the first one on a Nintendo Direct, so... So I grabbed the demo then. And then I just stuck to it. Stabby, stabby. It's time to use the tail toad. Tail toad. Nice. Welcome back, Ethel. There's water that's on fire. And it's been caused by the fire flame primal. And we're now at the Lake of Fire. Yeah, I did suggest Greek fire. Oh yes, we also got a frog and a venom slime. That's true. We failed at salamanders though. And magma tortoises. Is the slime any good? It causes deadly poison on a 6+. So like maybe?
Get him.
I should also probably give that to Polka. Isn't that just a Pokemon? What, the magma tortoise? Torkoal, right? That's a monster that's just standing there. That's suspicious. Okay, this is apparently where we're supposed to be going. Okay, we just have to deal with the one that's standing right there. How have chests been? Not great.
The path. That said, it doesn't look like they've noticed me yet.
They haven't noticed me yet?
I don't see many humans around here, given that the lake is surrounded by fire. They're completely oblivious.
Yes, sneak attack. Roll double dice.
Taking care to be as quiet as possible, you
automatic
steal
crits,
close
right?
to the monsters and attack them.
Yeah, but both of the 1-stars that we got, there was a 2-star option as well. So, luck not immense. Flustered. Aww, that's kind of cute. Just as D6, you know, I should really know that, given that there's a rogue in my D&D party. Who uses sneak attack a lot. A lot of our enemies are killed just by being stabbed while they weren't looking. Oh man, we did the best we did the best assassination during Wednesday's game. So we have a bag of holding. The DM has told us that we can stay inside the bag of holding for 11 minutes before we die. So we were going to kill this guy who'd sent an assassin after someone else. So we had our sorcerer disguise self as the assassin who was supposed to go meet the guy, take us all inside of the bag of holding, and then just open it on top of him. So the other three of us just spilled straight out of the bag and just killed the guy. Yeah, right? It was so cool.
Attack. In fact, they look like they're trying to find an opening to make a run for it.
Oh no, they were trying to run. Now I feel bad. But not bad enough. Where's the run options? Do I have one of those? Apparently I do have that option, but nah. It's called stealth. No one can tell the flame primal I'm here if no one's alive to do so. Treasure! After all, I believe it's your turn. Left, middle, or right? Please find me and your friend. Yes, we can rescue one of them as treasure. You don't mess too much with bag of holdings, you don't want another great riff. I mean, at least we know not to put a bag of holding inside another bag of holding. An ogre! An ogre has been obtained. That is indeed a new friend. Oh, magma tortoises can only go up to 3 stars. That's interesting. You did miss the Pokemon. Treasure chest? Treasure chest! Also enemies. Yeah, there are some things about D&D I know. Like how to create a black hole, or rather, how to avoid creating a black hole. Yes, enemies are the chance for new friends. This is true. In this case, it would be improved friends, though. Because although, you know, an improved tail toad would be pretty nice. Given that we're in the fire dungeon. Deal 2 times damage. Didn't even deal enough to get past his once a turn healing. Would be nice if leveled up the cards after killing a certain amount of themselves. That would work kind of well, wouldn't it? Alright. Left, middle, or right? Can someone find me a 2-star tail toad? That is what I want. Left. Okay. Da-da-da. It's a 2-star Tailtoad! Congratulations! That's what we wanted. And a panacea in that chest. Ooh. Chest. Ooh. Guaranteed treasure chest. So that is an improved version of the thing. Okay, I have no choice but to step upon the glowy tile. Oh, I seem to have run out of distance. You can't cross here. The heat of the flames is too intense.
You survey the area for some way to cross over and spot an iron bridge collapsed into the burning tinder water.
Of course it's collapsed. It's probably part melted.
Someone in a time long past built a bridge here, though it has since collapsed from the heat.
Where's my red tunic?
Suddenly, an idea strikes you. Maybe I can use the steel primal's power to manipulate metal and make it so we can cross.
Yeah, let's rebuild the bridge using the steel primal.
You decide to summon forth the primal's power and repair the fallen bridge. Unfortunately, the pieces left to you are so mangled that no one would rightly identify them as parts of a bridge.
Wait, we got a puzzle? 4 types of bridge parts lie before you. Place them wisely and build a bridge across the lake. But be warned that you cannot place a part that leads to nowhere, nor can you place the same part more than once. Puzzle! Which part will you lay down next in order to proceed forward? But you told me I can't place things that lead to nowhere. This one. That technically leads to nowhere. This is a lot less of a puzzle than is implied. Yep.
You've joined these 2 bridge parts rather skillfully, if you do say so yourself. Polka, however, looks concerned.
Why are you concerned, Polka?
I think there might be a better way of placing that. If we could just redo it, he mutters to himself.
You can only replace the parts at the front of the bridge. If you move the cursor one space in front of the part you wish to remove, you can choose to remove it. Okay. I guess we had another thing we've got to do. I don't see any problem with the bridge we made.
The steel primal's help, you safely cross the lake of fire.
I don't think there was a better way with the pieces that we
The
had.
bridge you've built remains firmly in place. It actually looks quite sturdy. You should be able to use it to cross as many times as you like.
Yeah, because the piece we had wouldn't let us go forwards, so... Clearly, Polka, you were wrong. Now we've got another bit to cross.
As if crossing over a lake of fire weren't enough, your path is once again blocked by flames. You quickly survey your surroundings and see more parts you might be able to fashion into a bridge.
Yeah, I guess this one's going to be slightly more complicated.
You call upon the steel primal once more and prepare to improvise another bridge.
Okay. What do I have? Okay, I think I want this piece first. Then I need something that will let me turn left. So this one. Then I need to go across. Oh, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. So how do I remove the parts at the front? Yes. Yeah, because I need to swap that with the one that's pointing to the left. Because I need this one that's pointing to the right to make that last piece. Right. This one. Then this one. Then this one. And then that one. Bridge. We're gonna do it again.
Once again. But before you can celebrate, you're greeted by an expanse of tinder water. You summon the steel primal a third time and hope this is the last bridge you need built. But the pieces the primal hauls out of the tinder water don't look like they'll fit together.
Ooh.
You look back at the bridges that brought you here. Alas, you've built them too well. They won't come loose from the rocks, so you'll have to make do.
But I took that one down and put it back up again. Clearly it's not.
Trollis, seeing the worry on your face, chirps encouragingly. Search. We will find. Must be way.
Okay, which part will I lay down first? Yeah, I see. We can't go immediately there, so we're gonna have to put down this one and then go to the right. I think. Yeah. I don't know if I want to place anything yet. Another fire stay ring? I wonder who I should give that to. No, not skills, not skills. Well, actually, I do want to equip the skill, actually, because I want to give Pulka the ability to poison things. Alright, so I will lay that piece down here. So I want to go see what's over there.
Inside is impossibly a bridge part. You should be able to use this to get further across the tinder water.
There's a bridge part in the chest. Number of bridge parts I can place has increased. Yeah, this one is useful for over here. Hooray!
Trollis gazes intently at you. She's noted your mastery of the steel primal's power.
Yay!
She explains that ever since she was picked up by the circus at a young age, she's trained as a beast tamer. However, as she puts it, she has not managed to improve in the slightest.
We wished and wished, wish didn't come true. Understanding each other very hard.
She asks you to give her some pointers on how to get monsters to obey. And you reply,
I don't think I can help her because they work well for me because I'm Subterran. There's not really any trick to giving an order, I just do it. See a shiny tail. It's probably my boss battle. Saving time. Secrets you don't have enough badges. Yes. Need to beat more gym leaders.
a massive monster wreathed in flames rises from the lake. It's shrouded in such heat and fury that you can scarcely turn your eyes to it.
It's wiggly. Look at that tail. It also kind of looks like it's got eyes on its chest.
This is, in all likelihood, the Flame Primal. Your party readies their weapons and prepares for a fight.
Let's go! I have a 2-star tail turret. I can do this. Oh, look at those flame effects. Those are nice.
For the children!
For the children! 1 damage per turn from poison. That's a rude... Should I try to deadly poison it? Deadly poison is useful, I remember that from the last boss in the previous game. Let's get it. No, we rolled a 1. I shouldn't have done it. That was the goal next. So I want to make sure I have the gems to Tail Toad. Ouch! Ouch!
You can't tell if it has something to do with the primal, but poison is slowly coursing through you. You must end this battle quickly.
So it's not like it's actually a happenstance card, it's just doing it. Cumulative upkeep. Yeah! That works, I guess. Tail Toad. Critical Tail Toad! It has a healing ability. upkeep. It's gone up to 2. I'm appreciating the crits. Primal sword. Missed. Ha! Okay, so it was 1, 1, 2, 2. So next turn it'll be 3. It'll be 3 for 2 turns. I guess. So it's still going to be a few more turns before it gets to dangerous levels. We got this. We got this. Cremation. Oh! I was wrong. I was wrong. 1, 1, 2, 2, 5. But hopefully we shouldn't need to find out what's next after 5. Because in theory we should, unless we miss, get it with this tail toad. Tail toad! Oh man! What? What? To jinx myself! Why do I do that? Why do I do that? Why do I do that? What I was about to say before I spoke that into existence, was now we have the tail toad, we don't need to worry about water anymore.
You've managed to gain the advantage on your foe, but suddenly, you feel as if suffocated and fall upon one knee. Your poisoned body is screaming, raging in protest. The flame primal clearly isn't going to let this chance pass it up, and it begins amassing power.
Not good. Kalla, watch out! Dodge left or right? Left or right? I don't want to go left. Although, what-handed is the primal? Yeah, right, I'm dodging. But I'm dodging left.
Barely thinking, you go left,
Oh no!
attempting to dodge the primal's attack. But your foot catches on something, and you trip and fall to the ground.
Oh no!
You shut your eyes, believing this might be the end of you.
We're gonna be saved by the Beast Tamer. And then that will make us like her. Right?
But the pain you brace yourself for doesn't come. You wonder what's happened, and open your eyes to see.
I was right! Oh no, she's on fire a little bit.
Trollis, you scream. She turns to you and
Trollis.
gives a pained smile.
I protect everyone!
The acrid smell of burning meat assaults your nostrils, and Trollis cries out in anguish. Still, she desperately musters her strength and pushes back the flame primal.
What, just with her hands? I mean, I knew she was strong, but...
Trollis has given you and your friends a chance. You stand, and together you and your comrades attack the primal with all your strength.
How tough is the little one? She's very tough. Trellis is the strongest. Unbelievable! These wretches dare steal my power! Yes, I dare. You're in the card case now.
You've done it. You've beaten the flame primal and sealed it within a card.
Chalice leveled up. Look all leveled up. Polka leveled up. And therefore I'm the only one who needs to worry about their health, because mine
The
is still
flames
at
upon
4.
the lake begin to recede and then blink out entirely. Perhaps because you've beaten the flame primal?
Yeah. It still doesn't look like water. Well, I guess it's still tinder water. It's just not on fire.
You see Trollis crouching on the ground and run over to her. Are you all right? You ask. She totters to her feet.
Having rather shrewdly managed to gather some of the flame primal's bodily fluids during the fight, Polka immediately sets about inspecting it to determine its composition.
You're not going to be more specific about what bodily fluids than game. What could this mean?
To the great surprise of all, he does not detect any trace of poison in the fluid. Could something else be the cause?
Something was poisoning us that fight. Maybe it's the tinder water. Find the source of poison. You cannot use bellwethers. Okay. No escape. You're right. I would have expected the bodily fluid to be blood, but the fact that it didn't specify worries me.
Polka collects some of the lake water in a bottle. He then busies himself dipping various papers and medicinal compounds into the bottle. At length, he makes a curious face.
The source is this tinder water.
According to Polka, burning the water releases toxins that accumulate and can cause fatal harm to the human body.
So those kids' parents died because of the tinder water that the entire town uses for their stuff. The town is poisoning itself.
Your party decides to head back to the City of Flame and inform the aristocrat of your findings.
Although, I mean, maybe it'll be slightly better now that it isn't on fire automatically. I guess we can probably cross the river now
With the
that it's not
flames of
fire.
the lake extinguished, those of the pond in the center of the city have also gone out. The people seem frantic to reignite the tinder water once more.
Or do they not have a way of igniting it themselves?
Polka's medicine succeeds in stabilizing the child's condition. However, he is quick to indicate that it is but a stopgap measure. Polka advises that should they wish to prolong the life of the child and of all those in the city, they must stop using the tinder water.
I don't think he's going to take that very well.
The aristocrat shakes his head and says, "That we cannot do."
In response to this, you ask why, or tell them to do it for their child. Why? Why can't you do that?
You calmly ask, why? He explains that the tinder water is the basis of all life here in the city. The city would fall into decline if they were to stop using it, and most of the citizens would be set adrift with no means of supporting themselves.
You could work out an alternate fuel source, right?
I am in charge of this city, and I cannot stop our use of tinder water, even if it costs the life of my child.
Oof. Ask someone about a solution. I mean, Polka's got the brains! Hey, Polka.
Polka's voice is quiet. I cannot claim to understand how those who rule over others make their choices.
Trellis?
Trollis scratches her chin, clearly racking her brain. She replies at last, "No, no."
Alright. Ask the aristocrat, I guess.
You ask the man if there is some way to resolve this impasse. He grimaces and makes a self-deprecating snort. Maybe if Nuterra existed, then all would be solved.
New Terra? What is New Terra? Is it medicine, dessert, or a place? A place? It sounds most like a place, I think. I think it sounds like a place to me.
You ask if Nuterra is some kind of place, and Polka nods.
Ooh, I was right.
Polka explains, Nuterra is said to be a mysterious land abundant with all manner of resources.
Ooh.
The aristocrat picks up the thread. Scholars claim it exists beyond the river to the northwest. But none who go there ever return. With that, the man gives you a large amount of food and sends you away from the manor.
Well, if there is a land of plenty over there, I can imagine why people wouldn't come back. Hey, we got food. Lots of food! An impressive amount of food. Yes, for the orphans. That's where I was going anyway. We have unlocked the aristocrats. Flipside story. Aristocrat. A man who wants to eliminate inequity and lift up the city's orphans. However, the reality is that his child's illness and the reactions of selfish adults have stopped him from seeing it done. The exhaustion he faces on the daily is making his hair fall out. When he walks the riverside, so much of his hair falls out and catches fire that he almost gets burned. That's a lot of hair you're losing. It's a lot of hair you're losing, man. Oh, the orphans have moved.
You hand the food out to the orphans. How did you get this? The boy asks. You explain that you received it as a reward from the aristocrat. Hearing this, the boy blurts out, I'm going to use the burning water to get rich too.
That doesn't sound like a good idea to me.
The boy mentioned that his parents died due to illness. Likely they were stricken with the toxins from the tinder water, just like the aristocrat's child.
Ooh. What should I say to the boy? Either you shouldn't, because obviously it's bad for you, but like, I feel like these kids need some hope, you know? Should I just go, that's the spirit? Probably you shouldn't. Right? It's sort of between like a harsh truth and giving them hope. Yeah, we don't want to come back here and find two dead, but that's true. Okay, you shouldn't.
You tell the boy that the tinder water isn't good for him, but he replies, I don't care.
See, it's not going to change anything. You can't worry about your health tomorrow if you starve to death today. Yeah. Exactly.
The boy thanks you for the food and runs off with his sister. Polka has a difficult-to-read expression on his face. Let's at least hand out the medicine, he suggests. You nod without uttering a word.
Hand out medicine to the people of the City of Flame. Sure.
The lad is all smiles and mirth, claiming that if he were to invent a tool to start fires, he could make a killing. Despite his sunny attitude, though, he looks quite unwell.
So they don't have a way of setting it on fire themselves, huh?
You give some medicine to the ambitious young man, and he is jubilant. Yes, I can work even more now.
Old lady?
With a trembling hand, the knowledgeable old woman strikes a knife against stone, muttering, This'll get it burning. I'm sure it will.
Just noticed she's holding a flower.
You offer some medicine to the old woman, but she puts up a hand and refuses it. I'm afraid I don't make a habit of taking medicines I've never seen before.
If you say so, old lady. No! Come back, flames!
The passionate woman is screaming herself hoarse, coughing and sputtering as she points in shock at the pond where the fire has gone out. The woman accepts the medicine from you. With a pained wink, she says, not that this medicine could cure love sickness.
Yeah, because she was
The
comparing
fire
the fire
in my
to love.
heart has gone out with all the rest, the man mutters before sinking to the ground, his arms hanging limp. You offer some medicine to the man, but he keeps repeating, no, I'm good, as though in a delirium.
The old people didn't take the medicine, huh? Nope. And the orphans.
I'm gonna get rich and buy my sister all the yummy food she can eat, the boy tells you.
Good for you.
You offer medicine to the children, but their faces drop. This won't fill our tummies, they say with considerable disappointment.
Yeah, but it's good for you.
It doesn't look like the people of the city are going to stop using tinder water anytime soon. The medicine you shared with them may provide little more than brief peace of mind. I can't believe they won't give it up. They know it's poisonous, you say in a low, pained voice. Legole gives you a sympathetic thump on the shoulder.
You look up at him and ask, do you think everyone could be happy if we went to New Terra? His denial is immediate and assured. New Terra is a fairy tale.
You say that.
You answer him in a small voice.
I want to look for it anyway. We might find hope there. You know, plus we don't have a particular place we're going, Legole.
Polka looks positively delighted. Why, yes, now that calls to my scholarly soul. Trollis seems equally on board. I go too, she says, smiling. In the face of your united enthusiasm for the idea, Legole grunts, fine, if you insist.
I mean, where else were you suggesting on going, Legole?
You and your friends have made up your minds. You shall seek New Terra and whatever hope it offers, believing it exists just like the stars in the sky.
Yeah, maybe New Terra is the place that has stars. Leave the City of Flame.
The city has done nothing about the poison, and likely never will. Now that you've left, it would be safest if you never returned.
You can no longer return to the City of Flame. I've done everything I need to here. Let's go. Their travels take them to a city built around a burning lake. The children are hungry, its aristocrat too anxious over poison to act. To save the city, our heroes must defeat a mighty foe. The Flame Primal. The poison, however, remains. Its source is nothing less than the flaming water on which the city relies. Still, the people carry on using it, knowing full well it is what ails them. With heavy hearts, our heroes set out in search of New Terra. Chapter 4, Guiding Light. Hey, Heike. Yeah, bye-bye, Flame City. It's going to poison itself to death.
Your group surveys the land beyond the river that the aristocrat spoke of. He claimed that none who go there ever return, yet you've little choice but to brave what lies beyond.
Yep. Got nowhere else to go. Cross the large river. Okay. Ooh, here's some white mountains. Oh, we've got a shiny place to cross.
A great river of tinder water stretches out before you. While the liquid no longer burns, it would still be dangerous to attempt swimming.
We've still got our skiff, right?
You start to hesitate, thinking that there is no crossing, when Polka shouts, "Da-na-na-na!"
Da-na-na-na!
He is carrying an iron board, apparently having brought it back from the Lake of Fire.
Hey, you brought some bridge bits.
Just as before, you and your allies decide to build a bridge across the river.
Cross the bridge. Ooh, salamanders. Salamanders. Salamanders, salamanders. I have no idea if we'll use the bridge building mechanic again. It could be fun. It was a nice little... That was a miss. Boo. Tail Toad, go! And eating is important. And is definitely something you should do.
Sometimes you get lucky.
Can we hit with Spark Bolt this time? We can make it a crit. Ooh, Salamander's enemy story. Salamander, salamander. Let's learn about salamanders. Humans speak of burning passion, but rarely does that lead to literal flames as it does with this creature. Should any human survive the flames, they have a mate for life. In the unlucky event this passion cools, their flame disappears without a trace, never to return again. So what's in the chest? Soothstone.
Your group crosses the river, and as you celebrate, you take notice of the tough, rock-studded expanse of land stretching before you. Your sand skiff was made for moving over the sands, so it'll be difficult to go any farther aboard it.
So we couldn't take the sand skiff over the river then, but we did still have it. Part with the sand skiff. Poor sand skiff. Ooh, what about remodeling it? Can we remodel it? Like, my instinct was poor sand skiff, but what if we can remodel it to work on this terrain?
You propose remodeling the sand skiff, and Polka is first to agree. Legol's face is uneasy as he mutters, "Don't do anything weird to it." Polka explains that 3 materials will be needed to convert the sand skiff.
Ooh.
After some quick preparations, you decide to split up to locate what you need.
Who will I check on?
Sometimes a different perspective can be illuminating.
Ooh. Alright. Let's go see what Tyrellis is doing. Tyrellis, even.
Polka asks Trollis to find some durable cord.
Durable
Despite
cord.
feeling a little sluggish, Trollis takes off to the south, eager to help the group.
Find some durable cord on the south side of the wasteland. Alright. South. South.
Trollis wanders the area, searching for some durable cord or rope, but turns up nothing.
What now? Ooh. I mean, there is, looking Trellis's things. She has a whip. She might have rope. But, like, she needs her whip for fighting and stuff. So what about find a plant?
Trollis looks around, trying to find a plant that she could braid into rope. The region is so arid, though, that it proves a futile effort.
Alright. Looking Trellis's things, then.
Trollis rummages through her possessions, looking for some durable cord. Inside, she finds a whip from her apprenticeship.
Ah, an old whip.
She must have brought it along by mistake. It once belonged to the ringmaster of the circus. Looking over the whip brings back memories.
The ringmaster was good person, fantastic person. Good person. Ringmaster smell like animals. Good person.
Trollis spends some time reminiscing as she gazes at the whip, but then realizes, not cord, she says, tossing it away.
It was close enough! Hey, wait. Hey, wait. Whip strong. Could be a cord.
Realizing that a whip could work in place of a cord, Trollis decides to return to the sand skiff.
Check in on someone else. Let's go for Legal. Need to leave myself to last.
Polka asks Legol to find something that could be used as wheels. Legol is skeptical that something like that will just be lying around, but he sets off to look nonetheless.
Oh, were we turning a sand skiff into a carriage and having a monster pull it? Where will you search? Ooh, a mine. A mine would have wheels.
Legol recalls that there was a cart in the mine near Steelborough. Though hesitant to return to such a dangerous place, he can't make excuses when he thinks of how hard a certain subterran must be searching. He decides to take the sand skiff alone back to the mine.
That's a terrible idea, Legal, but sure. Split the party. No bellwethers. Minecart.
There is indeed a cart in the mine, as Legol recalled, and, as one would imagine, it has wheels. Legol attempts to remove the wheels from the minecart. But suddenly, a monster emerges from behind
This is
it.
why we don't go off on our own.
Battle time.
At least they're small monsters that Legal can beat easily on his own. But it could have been something more dangerous, Legal. What were you thinking?
With the monster defeated, Legol collects the minecart wheels. The slain monster's eyes are wide open.
Now what? Let's shut its eyes. Don't stop staring at me.
Legol gently closes the monster's eyes.
Sorry.
Having done what he set out to do, Legol decides to head back to the sand skiff.
I can now use bellwethers again. Yay! Alright, what am I looking
Polka
for?
asks you to locate a long, sturdy pole.
A long, sturdy
Trollis
pole.
dashes off to the south, so you decide to head north so that you all can cover more ground.
A long, sturdy stick on the north side. So probably up in that little gap up there, right?
Perhaps because you're by yourself for the first time in a long while, the solitary search makes you feel a bit lonesome. Your thoughts drift inexorably to your comrades.
Who do I think of? Well, probably Legal. We've been with Legal for the longest time, so Legal.
Your thoughts turn to Legol. Legol can be somewhat brusque, but deep down he's a supportive person. He seems to care for Polka and Trollis too. From time to time, though, you spot a lonely, sad look on his face, perhaps due to his difficult past being treated like human livestock.
Think about to rid yourself of Polka also, Bella. Okay, I'm gonna think about everyone. So, Polka then.
Your thoughts turn to Polka. Polka's breadth of knowledge has been an incredible boon, and also a headache, since said knowledge is the source of his unceasing chatter. While he's typically an affable fellow, you do sometimes spot an unexpected iciness in his expression. Perhaps it comes from his hatred of monsters.
Perhaps. Let's think of Trellis.
Your thoughts turn to Trollis. Her
Trollis.
awkward way of speaking somehow only accentuates her sweetness. On top of that, she cares deeply about her companions and has tenacity to spare. And back when you faced the flame primal, she pushed herself so hard to save you from certain death. You can't help but be a little concerned about her. Your crew of friends has grown little by little, but with them at your side, you no longer feel as lonely as you once did. While you were lost in thought, a monster has found you.
Fight the monster? You're alone, fight anyway.
You decide to summon up all your courage and fight. The monster brandishes a weapon whose handle is a long, sturdy-looking pole. The exact kind Polka needs.
We need the pole. Let's fight. It's not that strong. Stabby, stabby. We only have to stab it once as well.
Masterful victory! Your battle with the monster has landed you a long, sturdy pole that Polka should be happy with.
Wasp has been putting in the work on it.
Having done what you set out to do, you decide to head back to the sand skiff.
Back to the sand skiff.
With what Polka requested in hand, you beat feet to meet back up with the others.
Head back to the sand skiff. Sand skiff.
The group meets back up, having gathered all three of the things needed to modify the sand skiff. You've brought the sturdy pole. Legol has the wheels, and Trollus has the whip. Are you sure I can use your whip? Polka asks, and Trollus gives a little nod.
Accidentally brought lots of Ringmaster's whips.
Trollus turns her bag upside down, and, as advertised, a number of whips tumble to the ground.
How many whips do you need, girl?
Doesn't your ringmaster need these? Legol gets a distant look on his face. A bit of pep in his step. Polka starts zipping around the sand skiff, making modifications.
A few hours later. Sand skiff Mark II.
The modifications to the sand skiff are finished. The vehicle should be able to pass through the rocky wasteland without issue now.
I somehow doubt that we found wheels that big on the minecart, but sure.
The group is thrilled, but suddenly, Trollus collapses.
Trollus!
Polka hurries over to examine her. Somehow, she's suffering the effects of tinderwater poison.
I mean, she is smaller than the rest of us, so it would build up faster in her. She looks as though she's in a lot of pain. Trollus.
Beyond holding her close and squeezing her hand, there is little else you can do for Trollus.
Yes, thank you, SpongeBob narrator, indeed. There's no other way I could have said that.
The battle with the flame primal flashes through your mind. During the struggle, Trollus threw herself in harm's way to protect you from the primal's attack. The poison must have entered her body through the wound she sustained in the process. Despite downing some of Polka's medicine, Trollus remains languid. It seems that the effect isn't very strong. She needs a sanitary place to rest, Polka says, and the group decides to try to find one.
I think a lot of the choices in this game don't matter a huge amount. Continue on and find a place for Trollus to rest. Legol and Polka join the party. But I think we'll be leaving that till next time, looking at the time. So, thank you very much for coming. It's been fun. If you're new here and you've enjoyed your time, please consider subscribing to the channel. You can also follow me on Twitter, which is where I post the stream schedule for the week. This was the last stream of the week, so the next scheduled stream should be Monday at 7 PM BST, and I'm not sure what that's going to be because it was going to be Voice of Cards, but then I moved it to now because I couldn't sing tonight, so I guess I'll decide over the weekend. So hope to see you then or another time. Once again, thanks for coming, and this is Kalla signing out. See ya, bye bye.